Hi and welcome back to the local mobile templates. My name's Ron Pumfleet. In this video we're just going to be having a look at this real bare bones basic mobile template using the Jquery mobile framework. And as you can see, it is very basic. Now you can actually take this as the foundation of your website and add things to it and do all sorts of different things that you want as we go further through these videos. Each one of these templates you're going to be getting the full source code so that you can see what I've done and what I've added as far as the different elements concerned for creating your website. So let's just have a look at this bare bones one and break it down for you. What I've put in here is a black header and a black footer. We've got the gray text content here, and we've also got a large background image here and a larger logo for the company. Now the reason why I've put in a image background here is that a lot of my students have actually been asking for a way to actually add a background image as opposed to picking a color here and making that a solid color in the background because it didn't quite look that fantastic. So I actually developed a background image here which takes all the different color elements out of the image here, and actually have created the background, so it doesn't look too bad. So let's have a look at, and then further down here you'll see that I've actually added in a button outside of the template. Now you can actually put this button inside the template if you want, and I've actually got a text link here, and we'll actually have a look at the source code to show you all the different elements that are in this page itself and what you can actually change should you feel that you want to do, play around with the templates as we go through. Okay, so I'm going to pause the video and we're going to go and bring up the source code of this web page. Okay, so now we're actually looking at the source code of that real bare bones website, the mobile website. I'm not actually going to go into a lot of detail on what you see here in the header, because that's really a video all on its own. Suffice to say that it's got the meta tags for the description and the keywords, and has some stuff in there so that Google can actually see that this is they can actually index it as a mobile website or as a normal PC website. You'll also see that I've got the Jquery link there to their CSS and link to their JS file as well, which is mandatory. Well, not mandatory, but if you want to make sure that your website is kept up to date with the latest CSS and Jquery JavaScript from them, then you want to make sure that you've got the latest in your URL there, so that's kept up to date all the time. Now the styling here for the house back button and all that sort of thing, that's what I've put in there, so that you can actually see these icons and the headers and on your website. So you'll see that the ID header here actually refers to this header section here, and this is the background because it is as a background and not as a regular image. And there's the size and the coding that you need to have in there to make sure it's rendered correctly. And then the small logo. Now if you're unsure of what I'm actually talking about here, this is the header, this is the logo. All right, so now when we come back here, so that's the header and that's the logo. This is just I've put that in there. Basically you want to be able to make sure that this is exactly the same as in your header title and in your keyword and description. So it's just another way of making when Google starts going through your web page, that it sees your keywords there and says, oh yes, this is all related. Okay. So now the div data dash role equals content. That's where you put your content in, and as you see, that's this part here. And then this is the footer, and the footer just is just simply that. It's just div dash role footer. If you don't have any, we're not doing any color theming here or anything at the moment, so it actually pulls through the default color for the header and the footer of black. All right. And then this is the button down here where I've actually got that as a back or forward or whatever. Oh, it's for the next. So I got that in there twice, so you only need it once. If you're going to be using individual web pages with the Jquery framework, they do suggest that in order to save these pages, I mean, if you've got a lot of fancy interactive stuff in each individual page, it pays to have either data, the rel equals external, so that the Ajax doesn't play with the caching of the web page into history. I discovered this myself with doing different things on pages where there wasn't actually, the CSS wasn't being rendered correctly, and I found the workaround was that. And when I read the, old programmers, including myself, we think we know best, even when we're working with something that we've never worked with before. So as my older brother has always told me, read the manual and then start tinkering. No, I tinker first, and then I go, oh, maybe I need to read the manual to find out exactly how things go. All right, so that's the source code. I know it's in the video, but you'll actually get a copy of all these templates so that you can view them, as HTML, and you can also have all the source code to play with them as you like. So I'm going to go stop this video, and then I'm just in the next following videos, I'm just going to go through them rather quickly. I'm just going to explain to you the different elements I've added, and if need be, I'll just go into the show you the source code and show you where I've actually added these little tweaks and elements as well, so that you can follow along. But the main thing is, once you've actually gone through all these templates in the video and had a look at the source code and even the HTML, you are going to have to play with the, changing things yourself and having a look at the Jquery code itself, on their website, and just start adapting things there. And there's some stuff that you won't find on the Jquery mobile site, dealing with how to do your headers and your backgrounds and your icons and that sort of thing, which I will do a separate video on those as well, as when we get there. Okay, well, that's the end of this video. Thanks for watching and listening. You can start tinkering around with the templates, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.